We are live and in color.
Wow.
I breathed in something. I breathed in and it went.
Have you ever done it in black and white before?
No, it'd be fun though.
Wait, we can switch to black and white?
Yeah,
That would be our old timey snacks episode.
old timey snacks episode. Yeah.
We'd have to find like all snacks that have been around.
Are we on now? Mom and Dad are calling.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we are?
We are live.
Oh,
No, we're gonna.
Oh.
Do you want me to mute it?
yeah, let me just see if it...
All right.
I don't know how to say this. We had to take a phone call.
we lost a viewer because we had to take a phone call.
Shaun's phone rang and we had to take it, and I had to mute it right when we went live. But welcome to Willing Snackrifice, this week's episode of Willing Snackrifice. I'm Mike.
I'm Liz.
And this week we have Brother Shaun.
Hi.
And Sister Tina.
Hello.
And it's going to be another very special episode as we try. Well, we're going to do a bit of a mix. We're going to do half a Woe Canada episode, and then we have some snacks that were mailed to me from our good friend Allyson.
Nice.
So we're going to mix those into the episode. But man, this should be a fun episode. We got a lot of great snacks to try tonight.
It's been a rollicking day so far.
Well, what do you say? Why don't we get started with what we normally start with on one of these when we actually have one, which is a drink. We do have a drink to try.
So why don't you tell us about our beverage?
So, let's see. Am I close enough? There we go. Yeah. So this is a Jelly Belly, as in the jelly beans, seltzer, and they come in a variety of flavors. I did also purchase the cherry and the orange creamsicle. But I thought, well, for a Willing Snackrifice, why not bring the weird flavor, which is chocolate for a seltzer? So
I have never had a chocolate seltzer.
I have
I've not either.
not
No.
either.
I've had like fruit
Well,
flavors,
sparkling water.
ginger.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I've had a ginger
seltzer.
flavored, so I would say like I've had fruit, ginger.
Marianne?
No, I've never had a Marianne seltzer. I can't think of anything that's not those. Maybe like a cucumber, maybe.
Yeah.
But like never chocolate.
Well, let's put it this way. If this actually tastes like chocolate, it has no sugar, no sweetener, no calories, and no sodium. Jelly Belly is on to something if this actually tastes good.
I am going to make a prediction that the chocolate in it is going to taste like Tootsie Roll chocolate.
I would concur.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
It's a little foamy.
Where did you say you got this?
It smells like
Christmas
chocolate.
tree shop, which
Christmas
is
tree shop. That's right.
Like I opened it and it immediately smells like chocolate.
that's
some wizardry.
yeah. So Christmas tree shop is
What
sadly
wizardry is this?
going
Witchcraft.
out of
Witchcraft.
business. If chocolate Jelly Belly sparkling water winds up being something grand, I will go buy the rest of it.
Sorcery.
Voodoo. Whoop.
Imagine if this ends up being like something where you get like your chocolate fix
It
from something with like zero
nothing with
calories.
not, and it smells like
It
chocolate.
smells like chocolate, but it also smells a little bit like Cocoa Krispies.
I was gonna say like chocolate pudding almost.
Yeah. Do you have your glass?
It smells really
Yeah,
good.
maybe like that milk that after you eat a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh,
or
cereal
And
milk.
our drink tasting is sponsored by Three Heads Brewing and
Wow.
Love and Company.
Nice.
Excuse me, drinking. I inhaled something right before we went on.
Oh,
Not
Did
intentionally.
you taste it already?
yeah.
Wow,
Should
I was
never
waiting for
inhale.
everybody.
What do you think?
I haven't tried it yet.
Cheers, Tim.
Cheers. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
It's weird. It's not bad. It's mildly disappointing.
Yeah,
But not disappointing because it's not what I expected it to taste like. It's disappointing because your brain is like chocolate. And then it says, oh.
Just water.
Yeah, because it
I-
doesn't really. I'm not getting a whole lot of like chocolate out of the.
I
taste.
get some Cocoa Crispy vibes out of this.
Yeah.
It smells more chocolatey than it tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is refreshing.
faintly, like it's what you said about those hint waters. It's like
Mhm.
somebody opened up a box of chocolates next door, and
It's like three rooms away, somebody had a snack.
yeah,
If you're one of the, so there are people whose like olfactory senses are really like hyper connected to their taste buds. And I think if you're one of those people, this could like itch a scratch or scratch an itch or
Itch a
whatever.
scratch an itch.
Not terrible, but
No.
very strange.
I was expecting it to be god awful, and it's not.
I'm glad that it's not Tootsie Roll flavored. Like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
It's interesting.
it's not bad.
yeah.
it wouldn't be my first choice.
Now,
But it's
did
like-
they,
It's like a very sad yoo-hoo.
mhm. Yeah. Now,
It's like if you had a yoo-hoo with ice in it, you drank all the yoo-hoo, and the ice melted.
And then you
You drank
carbonated
the
it.
water.
now, did they have other flavors? Because
Yes.
Jelly Belly is known for having all sorts of wild.
There
flavored
were
jelly
several
beans.
flavors. I purchased orange creamsicle and cherry. Also, are sitting in my fridge.
I wonder if they have their wacky flavors,
Popcorn.
like
Buttered
popcorn.
popcorn. That's the one.
Oh,
I was
that,
thinking
I
of.
don't think I could.
When I
yeah.
think Jelly Belly jelly beans, buttered popcorn, I think is the first
That one
that I
and
think
Tutti
of.
Frutti,
Yeah.
which is not a flavor, but apparently a flavor.
When I think of Jelly
It tastes
Belly,
like
I
Little
think
Richard.
of
Yep.
bogey.
Hmm.
Bogey flavored.
Oh, the
Oh,
Birdie Bots
the-
every flavored beans.
Yeah.
Birdie Bots,
Earwax.
earwax.
The
Soap.
seltzer.
I remember
Fresh
actually
cut grass.
getting the soap one.
Oh,
and the
our
soap,
mic is muted
tasted,
there. Mike,
Yeah,
Yours
'Cause
is.
yours is. We're using the
Oh,
one that's
okay.
this laptop.
it looked
Um,
like it just did a thing where it moved. I was confused.
I remember like the soap one to actually tasting okay. Like it almost
Yeah, it
like
wasn't defensive.
it wasn't bad. Like out of the nasty tasting ones, or the supposedly like
Soap
the joke
and
ones,
cut
soap
grass
was fine.
We're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only need one microphone because we're literally sitting in the same room
Correct.
attached to two different laptops.
I just hadn't noticed it before, and then I saw something move, and I thought that was that.
Via satellite,
Yes, you're via satellite from
Yes.
2 feet away.
undisclosed location.
An undisclosed location. Yeah.
So let's hit it with something salty. Salty.
Well, why don't we go? I'm curious about these ones, so why don't we go with these hard bite, handcrafted style chips, all dressed flavor.
Mm.
Hard
And traditionally, like
Oh.
Hard bite.
Hard.
oh, is
I'm
that
glad
like,
we were via satellite for that.
is that like when I remember the gym teacher in elementary school, she would give kids a pinch to grow an inch on their birthday. And that probably wouldn't fly.
No,
here.
no.
Probably good. And then what hit the wet noodle for your birthday? Getting hit with the wet noodle? It's like birthday
How about the-
pancakes.
How about the music teacher that would kiss everybody during Christmas time?
Oh, Miss
Geisler?
Geisler?
Or
Was it
her name changed too. She had mistletoe.
Sharametta?
It was not Sharametta,
It
but
was,
I have run into her in recent years. She was a rehearsal pianist for a show I was in.
Okay, yeah, these are definitely the kettle cooked type chips. Hence the
Hard bite.
They're artisanal.
I love
Canadian
a good
artisanal chips.
I love a good artisanal chip. However, I
Just like
am
to say
still
artisanal.
so full from earlier. This is it.
They're good quality potato chip. I'm
good.
not getting a ton of all dressed flavoring.
I like that they're not too salty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the chips that we get, they're so they're like, oh, it's super seasoned. No, it's super salty. These have like low sodium. It almost feels like.
They're really tasty.
Good quality potato chip.
Yeah.
Very crunchy, not greasy really.
No, I don't
For a
have like
kettle chip?
residue on.
They have 12 grams of lipids.
Fat.
Yes. I know, but it was more fun to read the French badly. Yeah.
I don't mind being lipides. If I doubt that's what they would call me in French. Gross.
They are from Surrey, British Columbia. There's also a Surrey in England.
I'll try one more. Did you notice how that bag of chips came across the satellite location back to us?
That's crazy.
That's magic. Look at that.
Whoa.
And then back. Wow. That's some technology, I tell you.
Glad we can figure out technology here.
Cradle trait.
Right?
Not bad. I mean, what kind of ranking on these?
I would buy them. I'd probably give them a 4.5.
Out of 5?
I'd say a 4. I'd like maybe a little more of the Aldrich flavor, not necessarily saltiness, but I want more of like that.
Barbecue.
Yeah, I want to kind of get hit over the head.
A little more tang.
Yeah, because I could taste the vinegar.
Yeah.
I could taste the ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, there's a little bit of a barbecue flavor too, or a smokiness.
Yeah,
And
maybe
it
a little
didn't have that.
smokiness, Yeah,
Yeah, I would.
but
I
a
would
very
say,
good quality chip.
Yeah.
The potato flavor of the chip. You could taste the
Yeah.
potato. The crunch, excellent. Not greasy at all. I
No,
went back in for another couple, and my fingers aren't greasy, so that's really good.
Without the,
There's no lipides on my fingers.
just without the ice, because I want to see if it maybe.
I mean, we're going
to the.
We're going back for it, which
seltzer.
means it's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It's just the smell is definitely stronger than the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
We didn't rate the seltzer.
I'd go 4.25 out of 5 on the chips. I would go 3.75 out of 5 on the seltzer.
Wow.
Wow.
I would probably only do a 2 on the seltzer. If cherry, wild cherry, Jelly Belly was in front of me, I would choose that one.
Yeah.
Orange, not because.
Well,
we
maybe
had
I'll bring
oranges.
that one next time.
But if there were other flavors, I would probably fruit flavors. I would choose those over
Mhm.
chocolate because my brain would be like, nah.
What if you mix the cherry and the chocolate? You know how in Jelly
Oh,
Bellies,
yeah,
they're
chocolate
they have
cherry.
the recipes.
Like the pairings. On
Yeah.
it.
You could do that.
Or you could mix the orange and the chocolate and have a chocolate
Yeah.
orange.
I'd probably give a 2.5 on the seltzer. Did I
Yeah.
give my rating on the chips? Did I
No.
say I described it? Probably a
Hey.
4.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think you did say a 4
I did.
chips. I think you might have.
Okay, I couldn't recall
Um,
if I did or didn't.
I am very solidly a 4.25, I think, on the chips. I thought they were quite good. I think maybe a little more vinegar would be what is needed to sort of draw out the
Yeah.
flavors.
Like a tang, a
Yeah,
little bit of a
a little-
tang
a
or
little
a
zip.
smokiness.
How
would be-
convenient that our Canadian correspondent, Paul Saunders, is here.
Wow.
And he says, hola, or hola,
Hola.
hola. It's been a day. Paul.
Like, hola, ¿cómo se dice? What?
All right,
I'm not
so
from those countries.
And we're doing
Pole.
we're doing a mix, but a lot of Canadian snacks tonight. So
It's Whoa Canada.
yeah, it's Whoa Canada
Wow.
tonight. So you hit upon a good episode, Paul.
We've got a few that aren't Canada, but they were sent to us as gifts.
Yeah.
But we did Canada 1, and now we're on to Canada 2.
Yeah, and we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off with
Yeah, I'll
Tina.
take more of a.
We're going to
I'm
do
with-
from
I'm
the
with Mike
Dare
on this.
Candy Company, Dare Mallow, chocolatey banana. So we're gonna see how these go.
It can't be as bad as those melon cookies. Nothing will ever be as bad
I
as those melon
feel
cookies.
like they're going to be like the mallow pumpkins you get
Oh.
at Halloween,
Yeah.
only banana chocolate flavored.
Hmm.
Oh. What do we
Just
have
give a
in common?
whiff. Hold on, I didn't grab one yet. Just
Oh no, they smell
Wow.
terrible, don't they?
They smell like circus peanuts.
Oh,
I like
boy.
circus peanuts.
They smell like circus peanuts.
Doesn't Dad like circus peanuts? too?
Yes.
I think it just might be you two. You two are keeping circus peanuts in in business.
I don't buy circus peanuts, but if they're at mom and dad's
Yeah.
house, I
I can get that.
They did a
Yeah,
I'll
distinct
grab one.
whiff of
peanuts.
circus peanuts.
Yeah, smell first, and then
what is the rating scale of I would buy that again? What point value is that?
Anything over a 3.
And you were like a 3.75 on the seltzer.
I'd buy it again.
Yeah, I would buy it again too. In fact, I think I might go back and get more of it because
You-
now I'm curious to pair it with the cherry and the orange.
Paul says he's sitting here eating Chinese food, listening to Americans talk about Canadian snacks. Ha ha.
International.
Yes.
What?
These are totally banana chocolate circus peanuts.
The texture
yeah,
is awful. It's like chewy chalk.
yeah. You want back for another?
Just to confirm that it's like chewy chalk.
Yeah, chewy
Like-
chalk.
Like chalk that you left outside, got caught in the rain, didn't fully melt. You brought it in and then you ate it. It's blah, blah, blah. The flavor is fine. Not great, but fine. The texture is terrible.
It's
Okay.
exactly the texture of a circus.
Yeah,
peanut.
they're circus. They're banana chocolate circus peanuts.
I don't get any chocolate out of what the end that's supposed to be chocolate. I get a whole lot of banana out of the banana end.
The chocolate is like the chocolate seltzer. It hits you with a smell of chocolate, but then
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
not a strong chocolate flavor.
Like, I don't even. I mean, there's a little cocoa smell, but it's just like the first whiff of it. I was like, "That's a circus peanut,"
Yeah.
Paul says chocolate banana anything is usually awesome.
and I was so hopeful because it was like really squishy, and I thought it was going to be like
A softer version.
like
maybe?
the mallow pumpkins you get at Halloween. But I could make this into a peanut.
There goes our monetization on YouTube. We don't
but
have any
we don't
monetization
have
on
any
YouTube.
monetization. But it's really soft and squidgy, so I was like, "Oh, it's going to be good." And then
Well, I would say like things like chocolate covered frozen bananas.
okay.
Yeah.
Or
that-
what's the Ben and Jerry's? Is it Chunky Monkey?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But this is feed it to the deer.
1.5 or 2, I would say.
Well, 1.5 maybe.
Yeah.
1.5
Shaun?
for the smell because it smells okay.
yeah. I'd probably go 1.5. I think that's fair.
I weirdly like them better than the rest of you guys. They're circus peanuts, which I don't detest. And the banana I did not think was strong enough to make them grotesque. So
There's an idea
So like
for
a-
a
so
Snackrifice. Like
2.5, 2 3/4, somewhere around there.
old timey candy.
Yeah,
Like just get a whole bunch of like.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
we
We just
just
black
talked
and
about
white
that.
episode of doing old timey
Oh, did
candy.
you? Fine.
Like 10 minutes ago
Oh, I missed that.
when we were going to go black and white.
You asked,
Paying
can
attention.
we go black and white? And I said, yeah, but we'd have to do an old timey episode
Oh, I missed that
with
part of the
nothing but
conversation.
snacks. You started it.
No, I missed that part.
Nothing but snacks.
I missed that part of like about the candy. I said
Oh.
the black. I know I said about the black and white. I did miss the part about like old time candy.
Shaun makes a comment and then just leaves the conversation.
Check them.
It's like he went into AOL and was like, "Hey, everybody, black and white is cool." And then you hear the door slam, Shaun, because he left the chat. A little bit, but but yeah, if we did an old timey candy, like
Yeah.
you don't have to get like the
Bit of honeys
Blackjack.
and,
gum and
Yeah.
the violet gum or the violet candies,
I was saying the circus peanuts. You could do that.
Yeah.
Necco wafers.
Oh God, Mom likes.
Is
it.
blackjack like black licorice?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's
That's
set up
worth-
a
that's a word.
salty.
All
Worth
right.
offending.
We're already
These-
planning another episode.
These we've had. We bought 2 bags of these and we started noshing on them right when we left the store because we were so curious about them, but they're so damn good. And it is
Kurkure.
It's Kurkure Masala Munch, which oh my god, so
Don't
delicious
spoiler it.
to me. But kind of well,
Don't
I'll
spoil
just
it.
open. I'll just
And I really like them. I think I finished them. Do you like curry?
Oh yeah.
Wait, didn't Shaun have some?
I think you have
Yeah,
some.
I tried some in the car.
Christina, these are a new experience for you, but they're essentially Cheetos, crunchy Cheetos,
Okay.
curry flavored.
I'm not a huge fan of curry.
And there is a bit of spice on these too.
So good.
I'm still so unbelievably full from birthday cake
Mm.
that I'm taking one of everything.
For those of you watching, we celebrated the upcoming birthday of one of our illustrious hosts. So, feliz cumpleaños.
Mm. Thank you. Gracias.
Mm.
Gracias.
I got some kick.
Unbelievable flavor.
Yeah.
Hits on the nice notes of the curry. No complaints by me.
I like
That's
them.
a buy it again, buy it in bulk.
Yeah,
4.859789.
8.5.
Wow.
Because they're basically Cheetos, but better. They're
Um,
they're grown up Cheetos.
We'll see you later, Paul. Have a good night.
But yeah, really like them.
I
Solid.
love the flavor.
Tina, I don't think likes the flavor.
No,
We'll be
spice or
Is it the curry or the
It's-
spice?
or both?
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like the flavor. Yeah.
It's very Indian food, obviously.
Yeah. I want to like it because it's very British to like Indian food.
Do you like
I just-
Indian food?
Don't. I like, so I have had like Indian bread service that comes with like a million different dips.
Accoutrements.
So like all of the naan with the
Yes. That's
with like the garlic
delicious.
dip and the
Yes.
chutney and the all that stuff.
Yes. That is great.
But like you've never had like lamb or
I
chicken.
don't eat baby animals.
So you don't then like chicken vindaloo
No.
or chicken curry or butter chicken or
I feel like I've had butter chicken.
aloo gobi, which is cauliflower. I think Rogan Josh is like creamed spinach with curry and yogurt and stuff. I love me some Indian food. I cook it usually like once a week. Michael likes my Indian. I am not Indian.
I enjoy
I
it.
aspire.
I enjoy it greatly. Those will be a. We're probably going up to Canada in about a month and a half.
We'll get more.
We'll get more of those.
Those are a TV watching snack.
All right. Ready for the next thing?
Yeah, sure.
All right. We're gonna go sour now.
Just to really confuse our taste buds.
Yeah.
These are. Ooh. Right in the
Ketchup.
back of the throat.
These are sour, big chewy nerds, or gross milieu. Sirs. I don't know. Big. That must be big, chewy, sour.
Yeah.
And then nerds are just nerds.
Mhm.
They are sweet and crunchy, or sucré et croquant. There's a lot.
Sucre is sugar.
Yep, sucré et croquant, which is apparently chewy. But the word
Okay.
sounds chewy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
right?
it's still in the back there.
Wow.
Oh, the curry. Yeah.
I like a good sour candy. I like
Yeah, I'll
nerds.
be tasting the curry.
I know, we kind of blew our taste buds out with those, so let's make it
There's
worse.
a good Indian restaurant up the street from my work. that
I
went
tried
to.
it. I've had butter.
Yeah,
But it's not bad.
yeah, I thought it was good. What I got was
The
good.
one there where I get my haircut is awesome.
Oh yeah, that one is really good.
Which one is it?
It's in Pittsburgh Plaza, right next
Oh.
to the Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
They do Indian and Tibetan.
Maybe something.
Stick with the green.
I got green.
In case.
So is the green lime or is it sour apple?
Watermelon.
Is it?
Yep.
Watermelon, yeah.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with the strawberry lemonade because the orange is blood orange, and I don't like blood oranges. Not that I'm thinking this is actually gonna be taste like a blood orange.
I really like the outside crunch. I like it's not that kill the roof of your mouth stuff that's on Sour Patch Kids.
And these are actually truly sour too.
Like
Yeah.
the insides are sour. Those are
They're just
fun.
little, almost like pellets, but they're chewy on the inside. They're really nice.
Those are fun. Can I have another one? I was like, no.
Here, I'm gonna try the orange.
I'm sure the blue raspberry will do fine for me.
Yeah, I doubt there's any real fruit in these.
Blue raspberry is not real.
No, it's not a real. Yeah.
And in solidarity with Shaun, I will have an orange one.
Yeah. Flash
Yeah.
forward 10 minutes ago, Liz
Holy
and
crap.
I are getting carted to the hospital.
The orange is really sour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was puckering.
That was the sourest one.
Those are good.
Blue raspberry is pretty sour.
Those
They're good.
are a 4 all day for me.
Those are 4.
They're good.
I would buy a small pack of movies.
If our taste buds could like talk, they'd be like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
Because we just had spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first we had circus peanut, then we had spicy. And then we had sour. And
Would you
now,
like to cleanse your palate with a circus peanut?
oh, thank you.
I still have some chocolate seltzer over here.
Your stomach is just like, dude, again with this crap.
Like after loading up cake and steak.
We had a decadent birthday cake of Reese's peanut butter cup or Reese's Pieces.
Mhm.
Reese's
Reese's Pieces, peanut butter, chocolate cake,
Rhesus monkey.
Reese's
Cake.
Monkey.
I don't know if you guys caught, there was actually a layer of peanut butter under the chocolate frosting.
Oh,
I sort of did a little,
excavating.
yeah, as I do, and there was actually a layer of creamy peanut butter in between the cake and the frosting.
Those I
let's-
really like though. I'd give like a 4 1/4.
Yeah.
Same.
These
I
are
have
the-
four on those.
Yeah, I would definitely. That would be a movie snack. That would be a
Yeah.
movie theater snack. Maybe loud, maybe crunching away, but
Because I'm a big fan. I like Sour Patch Kids as a movie theater snack, so I like the sour candy stuff like that.
I like sour candy too. I have not had many sour candies that like make me go, yep. But
we've had a few. There was a lemon one that looked like a tennis ball a long time ago that I couldn't get through. Like I had it in my mouth for like all of 15 seconds and I couldn't take it anymore.
Oh,
I thought my mouth was going to turn inside out.
wow.
Do you remember one of the first episodes when we had the suckers at the where?
Oh, those were terrible.
oh, was that
Those
the
are
one with the like you'd fold the?
Yes.
They were
Yeah.
like a sticky fruit roll up.
Yeah.
And you basically had to make your own sucker. and it had a stick in the middle, and what you were supposed to do is like fold it over and then fold it over and keep using the plastic to make it smaller and smaller and smaller until it was like a gummy sucker.
Mhm.
But I was like, I don't know how to do this, so I kind of just folded it over a couple times, and it was like this giant fruit roll-up triangle, and it was
It was like a chili pepper.
It was
Yeah, wasn't it a chili pepper
pineapple
thing?
ghost pepper, pineapple habanero or something. So because it's like a fruit roll-up, it was like gummy. I put it in my mouth. I tried to suck on it, and I really didn't taste anything, so I bit it. And because it was the nature of a sticky fruit roll-up, it was stuck in every crevice of every tooth,
Oh my god.
and the habanero hit
Mm.
and started to
Oh my
burn
God.
the roof of my mouth.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Get out! Get out! Get out!"
She had to go off screen.
Oh
I had to go on screen to go get a toothbrush to it from the roof of my
Oh my
mouth.
God.
Dislodge it.
And meanwhile, it's just burning everything it touches. I'm like, never touch a Mexican candy again.
I remember I liked it.
You did, because you figured out how to do it, and then you sucked on it. You didn't
Oh.
bite it and stick it to all of your teeth.
And I like that spicy, sweet, stuff. So
The foibles.
Next up, we have the Walmart brand, the Great Value Caribbean Barbecue chips. But granted, it's Walmart brand, but it's also Canadian Walmart. So we'll
Right.
see.
Like we have Walmart here, but I have never seen Caribbean barbecue
No.
chips.
oh.
I'm worried that they're gonna have a meat flavor, like not just be barbecue.
Mm.
I don't like meat chips. It always tastes like grease, like bacon grease.
Well, you know what? Occasionally, I think about sometimes. Remember those salty hard candies that everybody thought was so
Oh,
gross, and they spit them
wow.
out. I sometimes want one for no apparent reason at all.
Well, you'd be the only one.
Okay. I like
Somebody
these.
else must like them.
I'll tell you what they taste like, but
Not in
we'll
this
wait.
room.
We'll wait a minute.
Do they taste like starfish? Because there's one of those on here.
I'm giving it a second. Wait for Tina.
Jerk sauce.
Jerk chicken.
Yeah,
Mm.
they're
Delicious.
good.
Yeah.
It's that barbecue with a kick of spice and a little bit of cinnamon or nutmeg or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Nutmeg, I think. Yeah.
And again, they're a good, like, thick.
I'm
Chip.
getting the lime, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That little bit of tang.
Yeah,
Those are nice.
those are good.
They're good. Yeah.
They're a very different barbecue chip.
Yeah.
But like, you know, that thing that stands out for me with jerk sauce is that they put what we would consider they put dessert spice, what we would consider a dessert spice in a
Mhm.
savory food. So like when we think cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, you know, ginger, we think Christmas or fall, we think pumpkin spice, we think
Yeah.
sweet, we think cookies and cake. And then you put it in like a barbecue sauce, and our brain is like,
Although
That's
a lot
good.
of, like, the meat hot sauce that's so popular around here for, like, garbage
has
plates
cinnamon in it.
has cinnamon in it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I would be real interested in having that seasoning blend on those kettle chips. That would be a really good chip.
That would be good. 'Cause then you get the hearty potato,
Mm-hmm.
big crunch, and then the
Yep.
Mhm.
jerk flavor. As we all desperately try to clear our palate. Because your brain is just like chocolate, bananas, spices, curry, sour, jerk chicken.
We're definitely running, as our friend Clint would
Don't-
say, running the gambit.
Don't say gambit. It's not
What?
a gambit, it's a gauntlet.
Gambit.
Give it.
Or you could also run the gauntlet.
But
watch
where
this-
did where
we
did
wa- we
gambit
watch
come
this-
from? Because I've heard that expression before.
Gamut, but not
It's gambit,
gambit.
Oh.
not gambit.
Gamut.
Yeah,
Gamut.
Gamut.
like damn it.
We watched this YouTuber
Okay.
and he purposely has been corrected, but purposely says gambit.
Oh,
Even though he knows
like
it's
the
wrong.
X-Men.
Yeah.
Wow,
So hit us with something healthy-ish.
maybe. We've had I think the last episode we had something, or like in one of our Canadian series, or maybe as like a extra snack, we did
Careful with the
we did a
cord.
flavor of these. These are also from Dare. They're Bear Paws veggie plus fruits carrot cake.
Dare. Like drug abuse
Yeah.
resistance
Wow.
education.
Now these are only 5 grams of sugar per serving, and a serving is actually 2.
Mhm.
And they are a mix of fruits and veggies in them to use. So fiber.
Yeah.
Got to sneak those healthy things in.
So what we might be able to do is,
Have 1 pouch.
well,
These are. Ooh.
That got to nobody.
Bear paws. Carrot cake.
and we share a pouch.
That sounds good. Now, what are because they're targeted for children? Is there are they nut safe? Are these a school?
It does
safe
say they're
nut?
peanut safe.
Okay.
So it's definitely a good snack to have when
Yep.
you got lots of kids together.
We have to be
I remember
careful
the
of that at the
previous.
theater.
I remember
so-
the previous ones we had. We weren't a huge fan of, but these smell good.
I liked the ones that we had. They were the molasses ones.
They were so.
I like molasses though, so I ate all of them.
I like molasses cookies.
Tastes like an oatmeal cookie.
Yeah,
That's
Without
good.
raisins.
dense. But
Cakey.
Mm-hmm.
If that was in my lunch bag, I would be happy.
Yeah.
I definitely would not be complaining.
That's
Even
a
my
good cookie.
adult lunch bag, I would not complain about that.
well, tomorrow.
There you go.
hmm
These are really good.
Oh.
They're not sickeningly sweet.
Mm-mm.
They've got, I think there's like oats in them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
do these are Canadian?
hmm let's see here. Ingredients: wheat flour, sugars, sugar/glucose, fructose, raisin paste, concentrated pear juice, concentrated apple puree, vegetable oil,
Rolled
shortening,
oats, yeah.
contains modified palm oil, rolled oats, liquid whole egg, oligofructose, cornstarch, dried vegetables and fruits, carrot, apple, orange, tomato, cranberry, broccoli, and mushroom, salt,
Interesting.
whey powder, vegetable glycerin, natural flavor, baking soda, guar gum, ascorbic acid, soya
Lecithin.
Oh, yeah.
Lecithin.
Peanut free.
It's an emulsifier. That's good.
Yeah.
So, of that list, did you notice what wasn't on it? Corn syrup.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And the only sugars were fruit sugars.
Yeah. So the only thing now that I'm done eating it, there is a little bit of like a oily residue, I guess, like on the roof of my mouth.
I mean, they're so, like, when you eat them, they're so much like a archway cookie. I don't know. Remember the soft archway cookies?
Yeah. Oh, I used to get down with those.
That's what they taste like to me. That they taste
Love
like
the
an
Dutch
oatmeal
cocoa.
archway
Oh,
cookie.
the Dutch cocoa. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
They have those at the Goodwill on Dewey right now.
Yeah.
But they're like mad expensive. They were like over $4 for a little box.
I liked the molasses archway cookies.
Yeah, we used to get those like every time.
And you would just house them down, right?
Oh yeah, like watching Saturday morning cartoons.
You would,
like
or Mike
wrestling.
would, or both of you.
Oh, both. Like both. Yeah, they wouldn't escape a weekend. That and a bag of
Burritos.
Keebler pizzerias.
Oh.
You got the cute little bear on there too.
Yeah.
Like the little,
I would definitely, as a kid, like I said, or even as a grown up, if that was in my lunch bag,
the,
I would be happy with that. I would give that. I'd give that a 4.
I'd say 4 is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would buy
Four.
those again.
Yeah, I would buy it.
The only thing for me is like there's some kind of like I don't know.
I think because they're, I don't want to say mushy, but you
It almost feels like there's like a fatty residue on the roof of my mouth.
I've got oats in my teeth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm working on that.
All right. So next up, we're gonna stray a little bit away from Canada. We're gonna go down to Philadelphia.
That's a little bit away from Canada.
Our good friend Allyson sent us some snacks recently, and she wanted us to try them. She wanted to hear our thoughts on these. So there's a potato chip brand called Hare's, and she sent us a flavored Philly contest finalist. She sent us 3 different ones, and the first one is a tomato pie flavored potato chip.
So speaking of, I think this is going to taste a bit like a pizzeria.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe a ketchup chip.
Now, is tomato pie like something out of Philly, or is it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a pizza, but like thick crust.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a deep dish.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I've seen it like on travel, shows
Yeah.
or like Food Network and things like that. I've never actually had tomato pie, but I'm like, okay, it looks like, like pizza basically, but I haven't formally had it.
Wow.
Wow.
That
is
Those are
red.
I looked in the bag and I saw this chip and I was like, I wanted to try this one. Just if I flip it around.
That is,
Wow.
That is the mega seasoned chip.
yeah.
They're not all like that.
So this brand of chip actually has an Old Bay chip, not just like a crab seasoning chip,
Mhm.
but actually
Actual
like
Old Bay
the
brand.
actual Old Bay.
They don't
And they're
smell
so good.
strongly of pizza or.
So interestingly enough that we have Philadelphia snacks. I recently encountered one of my favorite regional foods from Philadelphia at Dollar Tree of all places. They had the original Water Ice Factory prepackaged water ices in their freezer section. And I haven't had a water ice since I went to Philadelphia when I worked for Monroe Litho. So we're going back a few years. But I traveled to Philadelphia for work.
Oh, the heavily.
Oh, yeah.
Heavily
These
tomato.
are good.
Did you get a really seasoned one?
No, I was a little afraid. But if you've never had a Philadelphia water ice, highly recommend.
I think if you get the really seasoned ones out of here, they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
They've got that sweet tomato flavor, not ketchup, but like
Yeah.
like when I make pizza sauce.
Yeah.
When it's just tomatoes and no like
Yeah.
herbs and oregano and all of that other garbage. Not garbage, but
These are good.
All the other stuff, though. Yeah, they're pretty good. And
I don't know that I'd reach for them as a choice over like other flavors.
I would pick a ketchup chip over this because of the vinegar that's in a ketchup flavor.
What
Yeah.
I'm curious about, so this was we're gonna have a theme here with the rest of the chips that we have for
Okay.
the evening. This is one of the finalists. I
Okay.
have 2 of the other finalists, so it might be a good thing to gauge this one versus the other 2.
Okay.
They're not going to be the same flavor.
Do we know who won the contest?
I don't. We could look it up.
We
have
should
the
look that
names.
up. Yep. But maybe not until after we taste.
Yeah.
Therefore, we don't skew.
they're all the Hare's brand, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So I really liked it. I didn't, but I liked it. It wasn't like in any way bad, but again, I don't know that I'd pick it. So probably a 3,
Yeah.
3 and a quarter.
I was going to say 3 1/4.
Yeah, probably in that range, like 3 1/4.
I mean, I like
Yeah.
what they did with it. It's not exactly a ketchup chip, so it has its own unique spin on being a tomato
Yeah.
pie
Yeah.
flavored potato chip. So that aspect, it works. Not my favorite flavoring, but it's good for what it is. All right, we're gonna kind of jump a little bit back to Canada though, because we have 2 more snacks from Canada to do.
Getting through these border crossings pretty quick.
Yes. These Tina, I think, was really amped to try. So
Or that you've had something similar. Cappuccino truffle celebration.
Oh yeah, these sound good.
So we've had celebrations before, and
Mhm.
they're usually really good. These we happened to see when we were in the store, and I went, "Oh, remember we had these when
Mhm.
Shaun and I went to Ottawa last year, and we bought a package of the same brand or the same kind of like celebration cookie, but it was like a different style.
flavor?
Yeah, a different flavor.
So these are a butter cookie topped with essentially a milk chocolate and cappuccino truffle.
Mm.
So we're getting a little more decadent here with our dessert items.
I do like a good chocolate coffee flavored pretty much anything.
Oh my god, the smell out of this
Coffee.
package.
Like just instantly coffee.
I could smell it like down on my lap. I could smell the coffee.
They're cute little cookies with a hat.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they smell so good.
Oh, they do smell so good.
What's the design on there? What's that? Like a castle?
It's the
Yeah.
state house of
Mm.
Canada. The
Wow.
like their
yeah.
White House, I think.
Coffee. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
told us,
good.
didn't he?
I think
What it
so.
was?
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
If you like that flavor, that cappuccino flavor, these hit the mark. There's no other way to say it. They just hit that flavor profile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
They're good.
Mm-hmm.
And Shaun's not a coffee drinker.
No, that's why I was curious to see what you would think of them.
I like coffee flavored things.
He doesn't like hot coffee.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give that a 4.5.
Yeah, I'm a solid like. These might even be a 5.
Wow.
Wow.
See, the thing is, though, they're really sweet. I have to say they're really sweet. They hit that stinging sweetness. I don't know that's
Mm-hmm.
so like I wouldn't eat more than one.
Which is fine. Like, you know,
But like if you want something sweet, just like a little, you eat one.
yeah.
My problem would be is
Glass
I
of
would
milk.
sit there and eat the whole box.
Yeah.
I would feel sick
I
if I ate more than like 2.
Yeah.
I could. Like they would just disappear like a box of Girl Scout cookies.
Those in a glass of milk. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Those are really good. And I like the cookie on the bottom.
The
Like,
cookie's really good.
All the parts of it, like the little like cream and the chocolate and the coffee flavor. I like, yeah, everything was really good. On that.
Enjoyable.
Yeah.
4.5
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
Those are a star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easily 4 3/4.
All right. Back to Philly.
All right.
Before we do that, I wanted to say like some of the other celebrations ones we've had, I've been kind of because we got like a maple one that didn't taste anything like maple. We got another one that I think was caramel, and it just was like sweet.
Mm.
Like the chocolate wasn't really chocolatey,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just sweet.
That's
this
weird.
has
Yeah.
a punch of coffee flavor to redeem it, and it makes it.
Yeah.
And the chocolate's good.
Yeah.
I think what would make those a 5 is if it was dark chocolate. Because the chocolate's good, but the dark chocolate would lessen the sweetness a little bit. But they're good.
I feel like, I mean, you get some of that bitterness from the dark
coffee.
chocolate, but the
Yeah.
coffee is providing the bitterness there. But yeah, I could see dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I do like dark chocolate a lot. I could see that working well too.
So what's
All right.
next?
All right, so we're going back to Philly, and these are also from Harris again. These are going to be Korean barbecue wings flavored chips. Korean barbecue is a little bit different of a flavor profile than typical barbecue.
It's usually very sweet.
Yeah, so we'll see how they did with these. This apparently is someplace called Mike's BBQ. The other thing was
They're like restaurant recipes.
Carapoli's Italian Bakery and Deli.
Now, when you went down there, did you get tomato pie?
No, we didn't have time.
No. If I ever go, I would go to.
Yeah.
We had like the Italian pulled pork or Italian shaved pork sandwiches with the broccoli rabe on it. And then I got a banana pudding that was like stellar.
We went to the original Philly cheesesteak place, which is like under a bridge. It was okay. I don't like peppers, so I wound up just having meat on bread.
I know that some of them, if they're more of like the what is it, Geno's and Caps.
I think I had provolone on it.
Like some of those aren't like the best places I've heard to get.
Yeah.
Because I've done research on cheesesteaks. And locals would go to other places.
Yeah, but like your first time, you got to go to the original.
Shaun, can I have the bag?
In a second. Those taste like tteokbokki. Like the sauce that's on tteokbokki rice cakes. It's a very sweet, spicy barbecue. Tina doesn't like it at all.
I don't.
It's gochujang seasoning.
It's weird. That's weird.
A lot of Korean sauces and things like that are sweeter than I would have anticipated. There's a lot of like sugar.
It's got that sweetness, but I'm getting like a bit of like almost like a soy flavor. I like that Korean barbecue flavor.
Think there's like chicken flavor in there.
Yeah.
Because they taste like, you know, like when you
Well,
eat
that's
a
like
chicken
Korean
wing
barbecue
and you get the pointy end of it, like when you get a whole wing and you get that like pointy end.
Let's see.
That's what it
Potatoes,
tastes like
vegetable
to me.
oil.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of chicken flavoring,
Like
or
chicken stock or something.
chicken base or something, or like.
Seasoning. Sugar, maltodextrin, brown sugar, spices, garlic powder, sea salt, natural flavors, paprika. There's no chicken.
Natural flavors could be, who knows what for.
You know,
Natural chicken flavor.
Not my favorite.
not bad.
I like
Okay.
that sauce on tteokbokki, the rice cakes, the little round tubes of rice cake that are like chewy. Those are really good in that sauce. It's almost like a guilty pleasure. It's like Chef Boyardee, but sweeter on a rice cake. And you can't take my Italian card if I say I like Chef Boyardee. It has its place. It has its place in poor people. On the chip, I don't think it goes good on potatoes. So I'd probably give it a 2.75. Yes, I like the sauce. I'm not on potatoes.
I didn't hate it. 3.75 on that.
Wow.
I'd probably go middle of the road, like a 3.
I would never buy those. Like less than a 1.
We didn't spit it out. Spitting it out is less than a 1.
Okay, so a 1.
Like less than a 1 would be those melon ones that you didn't really like.
0.5.
Oh, those melon cookies were in the negatives. They were the worst. Everything about those was the most horrible thing. Our number of viewers has been like
Fluctuating.
yeah.
Hello, viewer.
We were up to a 4 at one point.
Yeah, it's people
Yeah.
like pop on and then pop off.
They're like, oh, you guys suck.
You don't know what you're missing because you
Wow.
don't know when something
and our
really
viewer
funny
left. We
is going
chased
to
them
happen.
away. So go on with our.
They were embarrassed to be the only
Vachon.
one.
Yeah, so we have our final Canadian snack.
Oh, sad.
Canadian snack.
Our gâteau.
Yeah. We had another set of these on one of the previous episodes, and they were really good. They're basically like a snack cake.
I was so surprised by them too. I remember thinking, oh, these are just going to be like Little Debbie Casey cake, Hostess, blah blah blah, and they were so good. They didn't taste like manufactured.
So these are the Joe Louis snack cakes, and they're really delicious. Or at least the other ones that we had were really good. So hopefully these measure up.
Are they
Almost look on the
Joss?
box
Louis?
like a
Joss.
ring ding. It
I was
looks
gonna
like.
say,
Would
like,
that be Joss Louis?
Joe's,
Yeah.
Jose,
Joe-
Joe's.
Jean Louis?
Who was that? Jose Leduc. Remember the wrestler? His name was spelled Jos.
Oh, there was there
Joe
was
Leduc.
Joe Leduc. He
Joe
was
Leduc. I
he
think
was
that's-
supposed to be like
I think it's just-
a
Jos. I think it's just Joe.
yeah, I think it was JOE. Like
Right. No, it was Jos. I'm pretty sure.
Shaun is like, I am going to fact check live right
no,
now.
because I've been watching some Mid Atlantic and he's in that.
You guys can share your hockey puck.
oh my, they're huge. Why did I think they were going to be little?
It was like a lumberjack.
I think, were they May West?
May West. That was the name of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they were really good.
I mean, here's the
I had
thing.
high hopes.
So, like,
Both spellings are appearing on it. So JOS is, but also JOE is also.
So it
appearing,
must be,
so-
JOS must be Joe.
I have big hands, and that thing covers my palm.
Did you want to split?
Yeah, we're splitting it.
Splitting that, right?
I don't even know if
Oh,
I
it
can
smells
eat more than a
amazing.
bite right now.
I think
So sorry.
I know,
Um,
just
I
from
think
the
what
taste,
I like
having
is that
more-
it's real chocolate because your fingers immediately start to melt it.
Yeah.
It's not that waxy, crappy chocolate.
Yeah,
like having more chocolate cake is like
I know.
gave me like
That's a Swiss roll, but better because there's no sickening sweetness to it. It's less sweet, but in that way better.
Incredibly airy,
Mhm.
incredibly light.
A
Very.
lot of chocolate flavor, not just from the frosting.
Yep.
These are really good.
Mm-hmm. Better than a ho-ho.
Yeah.
Yep.
very,
Like along the lines of a ho-ho, but like everything is just higher quality than
Yeah.
a ho-ho.
yeah, very light. Yeah.
That is really good.
What were the May West ones? They were like vanilla with chocolate.
I don't remember.
I think they were like a vanilla cake with the chocolate.
Interesting. If I had any room, I would eat the rest of that, but I have no room. It's delicious.
Shaun.
How many more snacks do we have left?
Two snacks left.
You don't have to finish it, John.
Hmm.
You might want to go to waste.
You can't let that go to waste.
I'm very thirsty.
All right. One more bag of chips.
All right, and then we're gonna find out what the actual winner was, if it was one of the three that we're having, right?
Mm-hmm. The last bag is themed from John's Roast Pork.
Oh,
There's roast pork sandwich flavored potato chips.
Is that where we went?
I don't remember the name of the place, but the roast pork sandwich is like another type of sandwich that's famous in Philly. And it's like what Liz was describing earlier, nice like seasoned roast pork with a broccoli rabe topping on it.
And like
we were
an
in like
Italian seasoning marination juice au jus on it.
we were like in the Central Market or something like that, I think it was called. And
Mhm.
and there was a place there to get the sandwich, and we had that. We actually had that instead of a cheesesteak, and it was phenomenal. It was well worth it.
So the Hare's website.
Well, wait, don't reveal it yet.
No, it's not that.
Oh.
It's an article or a thing from June 13th of this year. The voting goes through August 8th.
Oh,
So
the
there's-
winner
yeah.
has not been picked. yet.
Winner has not been determined.
Oh, so you can go online and make your pick.
It was Reading Terminal.
Reading Terminal. Oh, it's Tommy Dinick's.
Yep.
That's the place we went to.
So it's between. So these three are the only three up there to
tomato
vote for.
pie, roast pork, and the Korean barbecue. Oh, yeah, you can vote.
It looks like they included the broccoli rabe on it. At least in the picture.
I'm gonna grab one more or a little bit more.
Half the bag.
I think Mike likes the.
No, I just because you grab. I only grabbed one chip previously, and I wanted a few more. So
No,
I
they're
was gonna-
freaking good.
Oh, they smell really good.
Remember what I said about not liking meat chips? I take it back.
Yeah, they taste like meat,
Well,
and they're really good.
Like garlic. They got the garlic jus on them with a meat.
They taste like pork.
Oh, those are freaking good.
it's like when
that wasn't why I grabbed more. They are good. Don't get me wrong. I grabbed more because last time I grabbed one chip.
I have no room, and I'm going for more.
I grabbed one chip and I dropped half of it on the floor last time. That's why I grabbed more.
when Violet in Willy Wonka and she's chewing the gum and she describes, she's like, I can taste the meat and the gravy. It's so like,
Yep.
and it's like, yeah.
You got that because the broccoli rabe I think is in this garlic base, and they pour that right on the. Oh, that's freaking good. Those are the winners.
Well, yep.
I'm gonna get my vote in on the website.
Me too. Those are delicious.
Those, I gotta say, are on par flavor wise with some of the Canadian ones we had, as far as the amount of flavor goes. I concur with you guys. If I was going to rate like the three of them, these I'm gonna go like
5.
no, I'm gonna go like me personally, I'm gonna go like a 4 1/4. But if I was gonna order them, as far as the three, it would be the roast pork ones, and then the tomato pie and the Korean barbecue ones are almost pretty much tied neck and neck.
I like the tomato pie ones better, but those are by far the best ones.
You have found a meat flavored chip that I like.
Because you were getting the ones from Aldi that were like meat flavored.
Yeah, we tried a lot of different Aldi
And I
ones.
didn't like them. They tasted like congealed meat juice or congealed meat fat on chips.
I can't find where to vote.
But these don't taste like that.
Oh, you gotta
These are just
register
like
to submit the vote.
garlicky, porky. Oh, goodness. I
Those
would buy
are-
those. I would pick those and buy them over like other chips.
Yeah.
Your breath is like afterwards, but
All right. Well, one more thing to try tonight. Allyson sent us not only those 3 bags of chips, but she also sent us a candy bar. It's a Hershey's candy bar, and she actually put a little post-it on here. And it said, "For best results, suck, don't bite." And
that could be applicable to a lot of things.
yes, but this is I think almost like a 4th of July type themed candy. It's a Hershey's white cream with sprinkles and popping candy.
So, obviously, we beat this horse to death. I have a beef with Hershey's chocolate because it tastes gross. That being said, Hershey's white chocolate is very good. It's very creamy. It doesn't have that sour milk vomit flavor. because they don't make it with the same ingredients. So I am hopeful this is like the Hershey's cookies and cream bar, which I love, but instead of with the chocolate cookies, it's sprinkles and Pop Rocks.
So it'd be like the things I brought back from Bucky's, which were like those were like a yogurt, though, that had the Pop Rock candies in them.
Oh, there. Okay. Let it melt a little before they kick off.
I am not a fan of white chocolate, so not something I would buy again. But I am a fan of Pop Rocks in chocolate. Because it's fun. Fun fact, my favorite English candy bar has popping candy in it.
That's fun.
It is. It is. It's a fun like 4th of July type style.
You share
thing.
with like other people. I wouldn't buy it and be like, "Oh, it's my favorite." I would definitely choose if I was forced to buy a Hershey bar. It would be the Hershey's cookies and cream. Yeah, if somebody was like, "You must buy a Hershey bar," it would be the Hershey's cookies and cream over this, because that candy bar is actually very good. I don't know what they do, but that's their best candy bar is the cookies and cream. That's fun. I was hoping more for like a vanilla funfetti flavor with it, but it's kind of bland. But the fun part is the Pop Rocks.
Yeah, they're very potent Pop Rocks. They're still popping.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's all the snacks that we have for tonight.
Yeah.
So Tina, least favorite snack of the evening for you?
The Korean barbecue, maybe. Oh, but no, we had the
Indian Cheetos.
Indian Cheetos. I think it's a tie between those two.
Okay. So
I was not a fan of either of those.
Tina's least favorites. Shaun, your least favorites?
Probably the banana chocolate circus peanut deals. Which is too bad because chocolate banana as a flavor combo is really good.
Right. I agree. Liz, your least favorite?
Was there a chip I didn't like?
That's kind of tough because, I mean, we had the hard bites, the all dressed. We had the Caribbean barbecue. We had the tomato pie. We had the roast pork. And we had the aforementioned Korean barbecue chips.
No, I think it's this because I didn't like. That's the least. I think I liked the least.
And Mike, your least favorite? Well, thanks for asking, Mike. My least favorite, Mike, is the banana chocolate
disguised
with no
circus peanuts.
real.
Even though we ate like 5 of them.
Well, we're trying to figure it out. You were trying to taste it. You were like, "Where's the chocolate? Where's the banana? Where's the bleh?"
Yeah, I was really trying to seek out the chocolate.
Yeah.
That's why I kept trying once.
There was a decent hint of chocolate in them,
I didn't feel it.
but it was mostly circus peanut.
For me, it was the texture. It's like the flavor wasn't offensive. I wasn't like, blah, gross. I was just like, I don't really like how this feels in my mouth. Blah. Oh, what's your favorite, dear?
Okay, well, hold on. Before we do that, what I wanted to do though was because I mean we tried so much. Let's do favorite sweet items. So
That's hard.
that is hard.
So we had, we'll count the Sour Nerds as a sweet item.
Yeah.
The Joe Louis or Joe Louis snack cakes. The carrot cake bear paws.
Cappuccino.
The
cookie,
cappuccino celebration.
And the Hershey bar.
And the Hershey bar.
Okay, so my favorite sweet items are the cappuccino truffles and the sour nerds.
I second that. Those are
Okay, so
my
Shaun
favorite.
is also that.
Yeah.
Liz, what were your favorite sweet items? Give me two.
My favorite sweet items would be the Bear Paws carrot cake,
Hmm.
and the nerds, the sour nerds.
Nerd.
And Tina?
The Jus Louis and the cappuccinos. Those were just delightful.
They were. I think I would have liked them more if we hadn't had cake for dessert.
Well,
Yeah.
so I mean, you know, it's all relative, right? We
Right.
just had an
Yes.
amazing cake.
A super decadent birthday cake.
So
Like thick, like
But as-
frosting. like,
but as far as a prepackaged snack cake,
oh yeah,
that has to be
Excellent.
one of the best ones I've ever had in my life.
Mhm.
That-
and the May West was for me on the last one.
so
we did.
good.
All right, so favorite savory item.
It was the
roast
pork
pork
roast
chips.
pork.
I think
chips.
it's those roast pork chips were
really good.
really good.
I mean, I really loved the hard bites.
yeah.
Oh, and I like the curry,
Oh yeah, those are good too.
things.
The things that Tina didn't like.
Yes.
Like I love those, but I've had them, so I wasn't kind of like, oh wow, I wowed, 3 months ago.
I gotta say
but the
these
pork chips.
these were a pleasant surprise. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good.
yeah.
Because those had like the flavor profile I
Yeah.
had on all those
They-
notes.
They're just not the best quality potato chip.
Yeah, I like them better on a kettle chip.
Yeah.
Like those all dressed ones. If they had that seasoning, they would have been probably my favorite chip of the night.
But as it stands, your favorite chip of the night was.
I mean, I really love this. I really love the masala munch. The roast pork was good too. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, those are my
those
two favorites.
Those were so good.
You too, the pork.
Oh yeah. The pork and the masala munch.
You were the pork chips.
The pork chips and then probably the hard bites.
I mean, I gotta say the Caribbean,
Yeah.
as far as the quality of the chip, it's like thick
Wavy
cut chip. Yeah, I
think we
like
just-
the.
Would have liked it as a kettle chip.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah,
I find that the great value wavy chips could be cooked just a little bit longer. They seem mushy for a potato chip to me.
I think that's it. They dissolve too fast.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think if they were just cooked a little longer, those would have been right up there.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
It's sort of like your toast yesterday.
Yeah.
So they've just been cooked a little bit longer.
It might have been.
It would
toast.
have actually
It might have been
toast.
toast.
All
I
right.
wasn't surprised the bear paws thing. I'd say because sometimes we've had some of those especially in like those boxes.
Mhm,
Some of those like cake type items, those prepackaged like cake type items,
mhm.
and sometimes they're kind of like
Chemically
chemically.
Yeah.
Those, I mean, that tasted like a nice
fresh,
as fresh as
like a cookie
packaged
almost.
item.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't taste like cake. It tasted like I said, like an archway cookie. It
Mhm.
tasted
Yeah.
like a very good quality soft
yeah,
cookie.
Yeah.
yep, yeah. It was nice, thick, and the flavor was good. I mean, I like carrot cake,
Mhm.
so I mean that it hit like some of like the flavor notes of carrot cake.
And I think because we had the molasses ones and I really liked those, he wasn't a huge fan, but I think they tasted like molasses cookies. That's really cool. And I think, barring the fact that we've been just mowing down on snacks, and then we had a big dinner and we had a birthday cake and everything, that one of those snacks would be satisfying if you were hungry, those bear paws.
Mhm.
Because I think there's fiber or,
mm-hmm.
the fruits and vegetables that they
the
put in them
oats in there too.
Yeah.
are
Mm.
inherently satisfying. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't be like, oh, I need more. You'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
it's like, it's
What
2
is the
o'clock.
fiber content on
it'd
it?
probably be like a good if you're
Mhm.
like at work, maybe you had lunch, maybe a good 2:30, 3 o'clock snack, something
I think
like
it's on the back
that.
of
Or,
it.
Is it on the back of that? Like the fiber content?
iron, calcium, potassium.
It's usually right under the carbs.
Right.
Fiber, 2 grams.
Well, so not as high as I expected it to be.
No.
But still very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
What do you say? Why don't we get out of here for tonight? We
Yeah.
do have more Canadian snacks headed your way, along with more Universal Yums. So we'll probably mix those into those episodes, I would say. But stay tuned for that. It should be a fun, exciting time to close the summer out, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some trips coming up. We're headed back to Baltimore, so that means
Yeah.
more H-Mart fun.
And hopefully we'll find a way to bring home a few of their frozen
Treats.
treats that were so good, but we couldn't figure out how to get them home without them being just destroyed.
And then another trip to Canada. And whoa, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Mike's going to start packing like liquid nitrogen. And be like,
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Do some research.
We'll
Figure it
figure it out. But yeah, just stay tuned to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel for all of that fun excitement. Liz, we of course want to thank our special guests, Tina and Shaun,
Thanks for
for
having us.
joining us. And Tina, thanks for bringing probably one of the more curious beverages I've had in some time.
Yeah. Chocolate
I'm
water.
I'm still intrigued.
Sparkling chocolate water.
I think I'm probably going to buy more of that.
You know, I'd really like that would be Fred Durst.
oh, yeah, chocolate starfish and
Yeah.
hot dog flavored water.
Yes. All right. But what do you say, Liz? Why don't we get out of here?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, as we always say, it's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Bye.